We're here with Evan Kruger, University senior and 2015 News-Herald High School Hockey Player of the Year. Evan, you had bookends, so state Final Four bursts, freshman year, senior year. Those 2 years in between, though, how much did that gnaw at you not being able to get to Columbus, and how much did that fuel you into the next seasons?
Well, especially getting so close. In those 2 seasons we didn't get there, losing in overtime in both of them. I think double, actually, in both of them. It's, you taste it at that point, and getting that taste my freshman year really pushed me, and that's all I wanted to do was get back there. And losing those 2 years really, I kept on telling the guys, like, you want to get down there, wait till you see how it is. And I think they'll be ready for next year when they get down there again.
Nobody frequently goes over 100 points this season at US. Could you have imagined doing that coming into this year?
I try to set goals that are reasonable, and at the beginning of the season that was not I planned on 70, and hitting 70, I kept on bumping it up to, then I wanted the next record, so I hit it up to 85. And once I hit that, my next goal was 100, so hitting that was nice again.
Now, first half of your career you played in the GCHSHL. Last couple of years you play in the GLHL. Talk to me a little bit about the process of just seeing the league get off the ground and what that process has been like.
Coming from the league that had been up forever, it's just it was a different feel coming with 8 teams, pretty stationary. That those teams are going to be the teams you face every year. I also think that's going to help those 8 programs come up and be competitive in the next coming years. So seeing it, I think it's going well, really well so far, and hopefully it can keep the momentum going into the following years.
Being able to see Gilmore again, too, how great is that for you guys at US to see Gilmore again consistently?
Yeah. Before, like my freshman year, we never got to play them. We got to play them in the districts, and that was it. Being a rivalry, and we love seeing them, so as much as we can see them, we'd love to see them and keep that rivalry up and burning.
Some of the people that you've passed with, setting the single season and career records, guys like Ian Robertson and Elliot Taxman, how special is that for you? You just stalwarts of the program, how special is it to pass those guys?
I've heard stories about a lot of them, and coming up, growing up, and I've seen a lot of them play. It's something that you don't really imagine until it gets into the moment, and then it becomes surreal.
Early in your career, you got a chance to play with guys like Matt Whipper and Tyler Dalton. How big was that for your development earlier in your career to play with guys like that?
It was huge. Tyler Dalton, I still talk to him to this day. Matt Whipper, still talk to him. Great guys. They wanted to see everybody succeed, so they pushed you, and they were there for me every step of the way just to help me in my development. And yeah, I wouldn't have been here without those guys.
A lot of young guys this year on this team had to step into new roles, and I think did it pretty well as the season went along. Guys like Robbie and Goalie are really stepping up and having a big year, for example. Talk to me about the development process of those guys and seeing that, and how special was that for you?
Oh, without them, there's no way we would have gotten this far. It was truly a team effort, and how close we were that got us as far as we did this year. And guys like Robbie, like you said, really stepped up when we needed them, especially in the postseason. He came through with a lot of big goals. He probably scored in the last 3 or 4 games. He might have scored in every single game in that district tournament, but he really came through. And I can't wait to see what guys like Heller and Gorbit are all going to do next year.
What's next for you? I mean, is you going to juniors route, college? What are you going to do?
I'm still up in the air about that. I'm deciding between Miami, OSU, or juniors. So I'm still really intertwined in that whole process and hoping to find my way.
How rewarding has this journey been, just going through US and just developing your game at the high school level? How special has US been to you, and what's it meant to you?
US has given me every opportunity I can imagine, and I thank them for that. I really do. And giving me my shot my freshman year, I think, is really what bumped me forward into the next level. Let me see that experience so that my sophomore year, it was nothing new. It was just getting back to it and furthering my game, and then it's been like that since then.